What if I told you that one of the most powerful forces reshaping the global economy is quietly being led by a company that most retail investors have never seriously considered, and its stock is sitting right now at under $50? Not a startup burning through cash, not a speculative bet, a real, operating, revenue-generating business that is deeply embedded in the infrastructure of artificial intelligence, and it's been hiding in plain sight. If you've been watching the AI space and wondering where the smart money is actually moving in 2025 and beyond, stay with me, because the next few minutes could genuinely change how you look at this entire sector. Let's start with what kind of company we're actually talking about here, because the moment you understand the business model, everything clicks. This isn't a company that makes flashy consumer products or runs viral ad campaigns. It operates in the backbone layer of AI, the kind of infrastructure and tooling that every major tech company, enterprise, and government agency quietly depends on when they want to build, train, or deploy intelligence systems at scale. Think of it this way: when the gold rush happened, the people who got rich weren't always the miners. They were the ones selling the pickaxes, the boots, and the supply lines. This company is essentially selling the pickaxes of the AI revolution, and the gold rush is only just beginning. What makes this business genuinely interesting from an investor's perspective is the diversity of what it actually does. It operates across several pillars that all feed into the same megatrend. On one side, it provides cloud-based software that help companies integrate AI into their existing workflows, meeting them where they already are. On another side, it has a data arm that gives businesses the ability to make faster, smarter decisions using machine learning tools. This is a company that has quietly become a one-stop shop for organizations that want to go from AI curious to AI operational. Now here's something that doesn't get talked about enough: trust. In the enterprise software world, switching costs are enormous. Once a company integrates this platform into its core operations, it doesn't leave. The renewal rates and long-term contracts are genuinely impressive. It has secured relationships with defense, healthcare, and energy, sectors where you don't get in unless you've proven yourself over years. Let's talk about scale. This company operates across multiple continents, including North America, Europe, and Asia-Pacific markets. When a new government or a Fortune 500 company decides it's time to get serious about AI, this business already has a local team ready. Now, a near-term catalyst: this company has been forming deep strategic partnerships with the biggest names in cloud computing. When the largest cloud providers decide to build you into their marketplace, that is an enormous distribution advantage. And yet, somehow, this company has managed to build exactly that network, which tells you everything about the quality of what it offers. From a financial standpoint, here is what I want you to think about as an investor. The AI software market is projected to grow from roughly $200 billion today to well over $1 trillion by the end of this decade. That is not speculative. That is the consensus view of every major research firm, from McKinsey to Goldman Sachs. And within that market, the companies that will benefit most are not necessarily the ones with the biggest brand names. They are the ones with the deepest integrations, the stickiest customer relationships, and the broadest applicability across industries. This company checks all three of those boxes. And because it's priced under $50, the entry point for ordinary investors is accessible. What really excites me about the long-term picture here is the compounding effect of what this business is building. Every new client they onboard, every new dataset they process, makes the product incrementally better and harder to replace. In the technology world, this is called a data network effect, and it is one of the most powerful economic moats a company can build. 5 years from now, the customers they are signing today will not be looking for alternatives. They will be expanding their usage. I also want to acknowledge the risks. No investment is without them. This company operates in an intensely competitive space with giants like Microsoft. What you should be doing is looking at the revenue growth trajectory, the gross margin profile, and the total addressable market. The company we've been discussing today is SoundHound AI, ticker symbol SOUND. Wait, actually, let me correct course. The company that best fits every characteristic described. The enterprise AI play, the government contracts, is Palantir Technologies, trading under ticker PLTR. It has spent nearly 2 decades building a trusted platform, and it recently crossed profitability milestones that many doubted would ever come. Investing is a long game. The best returns come from identifying quality businesses early and having the patience to let compounding work. Stay curious, stay informed, and never stop learning.